Pangalawang araw na po ng hearing ng Committee on Defense ng Kongreso. Ito ay kaugnay sa di umano'y gentleman agreement between former President Duterte at China tungkol sa West Philippine Sea. Nung una kasi, walang dumating na mga dating cabinet secretary ang nakaraang gobyerno. Kaya nag-warning ang Kongreso. Ngayon pong araw na ito, o kahapon ay dumating at nagpaliwanag sila. Kasama sa mga dumating dyan ay sina dating Executive Secretary Salvador Medeldea, dating Defense Secretary Lorenzana, at dating National Security Advisor Meron. So, pakinggan po ninyo yung mga parte ng pagtatanong ni Congressman Rodriguez tungkol po dito sa isyong ito. Sandali At kailangan ninyong madinig ang question and answer. Pero nagdi-deny Ang problema, nagkaroon nga ng
You may proceed.
Okay, ito na.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning po sa ating mga resource persons. Thank you for joining us again. Of course, thank you to the former Executive Secretary and the current Chairman of the BCDA for joining us today. Your testimony today will be very vital. Mr. Chair, before I proceed with questioning the good former ES and the former Secretary of the DND, I'd like to go back po sana to our representatives from the DFA. If we can have a confirmation of, although we've heard it already from the testimony of the former Executive Secretary, yung number of visits po officially, number of meets with that, the two heads of state have had, former President Duterte and Xi Jinping.
Yung mga meeting.
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, based on our list right now, the meetings that the visits, not the meetings, but the visits he's had to China is 5.
5. 5 visit
Mr.
pala.
Chair, so
5 beses daw nagbiyahe.
may I quickly go to former ES? Perhaps I could be corrected. Yung 8 po na nabanggit, these are meetings or visits po?
Okay. Anyway, sige. Yung visit, kinukonfirm ng Department of Foreign Affairs na 5 beses nagpunta ng China ang dating Pangulong Duterte. Okay, alam niyo, DFA kasi may records, protocol yan
Wala whatsoever, including the two where I was personally present.
Thank you po, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, with that, we'd like to now again ask the DFA if we can confirm again what was stated last time, that according to the claims of the Chinese embassy, that they were referring to a meeting in 2016 or undated po, kasi based on our this office's research, yung Chinese embassy did not specify a date. They would always just claim that there was a gentleman's agreement, but from the last hearing, the DFA surmised that they were referring to a visit in 2016.
Mr. Chairman, can we be recognized Secretary General
Lorenzana,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
former
Can we be
Defense Secretary.
specific? What was this agreement about? Ano ba talaga yung tumbok ng China? Ano ba yung agreement na yun? Because kasi we are not close kung ano yung ibig nila sabihin
We agree, Mr. Chair. That's why we actually want to have this meeting, because based on the statements and if the DFA could verify, the Chinese embassy would claim at one point they are claiming we are supposed to withdraw the BRP Sierra Madre. At another point, I believe they're claiming that we should not repair. And on the part naman po of the previous spokesperson, I don't recall him, although I'm not in a position to testify, I don't recall him saying that we should withdraw BRP, but he did state that there was a commitment not to bring food and not to bring repair material.
Okay. Ang sinasabi rito ni Congressman ay ilang beses kiniklaim at sinasabi ng Chinese Embassy dito sa Manila na meron gentleman agreement. Sinasabi raw ng dating spokesman ng administrasyon na meron nga. At ang tinutukoy dyan si Harry Roque dahil talagang sinisigaw niya, meron talaga. Palagay ko ang pinakamagandang magharap dito sa hearing na ito, si Harry Roque at si dating Pangulong Duterte o kaya yung mga nagsasabing walang agreement. Kasi sa ngayon, itong grupo ho ni Lorenzana at Medeldea, wala daw silang natatandaan na merong agreement. So nakakalito kung ano talaga ang papaniwalaan natin dito. Kasi nakataya po dito ang national security ng bansa at ng exclusive economic zone. sa West Philippine Sea.
materials. So I agree with the good former secretary, now chairman of the BCDA, that we really have to clarify po kung ano dito. And the best way to go about it, I suppose, is to really go through the records kung ano po talaga yung commitments that we have, commitments that,
Okay.
well, we can't.
Jasmine and
Congressman Gonzales.
Whoever is the Chinese official.
Your Honor, that is correct. Before the arbitral award, there is no legal clarification on what parts of the West Philippine Sea, what areas, what shoals form part of our exclusive economic zone and continental shelf. With the arbitral award in 2016, we got a very clear legal clarification and ruling that Ayungin Shoal is a low tide elevation and therefore forms part of our exclusive economic zone, and the submerged area forms part of our continental shelf.
So 2013, the supposed commitment, and in 2016, was there no need to repair the BRB pattern? Based on my knowledge, it's a rusty bucket na po ever since.
Lang tayo sa...
Okay, thank you for that very good answer. At least we get the sovereign rights. Now, do you still remember, Mr. Chair, I think way back 2017 or early 17, there's one merchant marine vessel, crude oil tanker, passing by Ayungin Shoal.
Yan, sandali ha.
Well,
Meron natin ibang issue
Yung
naman dito.
interview that I made,
Okay.
and I can email that to the
Ayan, si
committee
Spiron at saka si Castro ang
on
nagsasagutan.
what was taken up.
Congressman
As
Castro.
far as I can recall, as far as I can remember. Because, you know, in that bilaterals, of course, the other side was speaking in Chinese. And our side was speaking in another language, and therefore there was a need for translations every time.
You may proceed, sir.
Thank you, co-chairs. As promised
Sandali
earlier,
ha, ito na oh.
as much as possible, if we could discuss this matter.
Sandali. Ito ho, nagpapaliwanag sina Spiron, Mideldea, Lorenzana, dating mga sekretary ni dating Pangulong Duterte, na wala silang natatandaan at nalalaman tungkol sa gentleman agreement. Pero pininiwalaan naman itong mga congressman, ano yung sinasabi ng Chinese government at saka ng dating spokesperson ni Duterte na meron. So magkakaiba ho yung kanilang sinasabi dito. Pero nagsalita na po yung National Security Council na sensitibong issue at mukhang, sandali, parang patungo sa executive session Ito yung kakaiba.
On an executive session, because we might fall into the narrative of what we are talking about in this issue, and it will be
Sige,
detrimental to our national security.
Yes, both
Okay,
chair
so-
already.
Yes.
So, ibig sabihin, Mr. Chair,
Castro ito.
so,
Congresswoman.
ang ibig sabihin, yung mga sinasabi ng China as regards doon sa secret deal or doon sa gentleman's agreement are all lies or sinungaling ang China doon sa sinasabi.
Mr. Chairman, can we now move to have a executive session?
Yan. Si Neptali Gonzales po ang nagsabi ng executive session na siyang request naman din ng National Security Council. Pero ganito, ang issue ho dito, malaman ng taong bayan, may agreement ba o wala na nangyari between President Duterte at ang China. Ay nagpapaliwanagan sila, nagdidinay ang kabilang ang panig ng mga dating sekretary, pero mga congressman naniniwala na doon sa na meron China na statement na ganyan. Pagkatapos sinasabi nga ni Castro, ibig sabihin nagsisinungaling ang China kung wala. Ay biglang executive session. At pinayagan ng komite. Baka natin malalaman kung executive session. Alam, pag executive session, sila lang yan. Hindi malalaman ng taong bayan kung ano ang totoo. Ang issue rito, meron o wala, kailangan malaman ng tao. Dahil yan po ay threat sa national security kung meron man na ibinigay o kung ano man yung agreement na yan. Biglang executive session, bakit nyo tinatago? Mga congressman, pambihira naman, no? Di ba? Kahit si Pangulong Marcos at lahat na tayo mga Pilipino, interesado, meron ba o wala? Dapat ito ay maisa publiko. Kung wala, wala. Kung meron, meron. Malaman natin kung ano yung agreement. Bakit executive session? So kayo lang. Wow. Any comment, reaction, bahala po kayo. At akin lang hong personal na opinion yan at observation. Ako naniniwala, hindi dapat executive session pagka interest ng bayan ang nakataya, hindi interest ng politiko lang.